Hi, my name is Luke and welcome to the channel. First off, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. So without further ado, here we go. Here are 5 things you didn't know you need on your next backpacking trip. Number 1 is a power bank. Power bank, when you're, it's just like a portable battery bank that you take when you're backpacking. It helps charge your phone, your GPS device if you're using that separately, all your electronic devices, and it comes in really handy. And you don't really realize that you need it until all your stuff starts failing and you have no charge on anything, and it's really not that much more weight to add into your pack and kind of your packing system for all the benefit you get. So I'd recommend a 5,000 mAh at least, sometimes even like a 10 or 20,000 mAh power bank, depending on everything that you're bringing with you. If you have digital camera, that sort of thing, you're gonna need a bigger mAh power bank. But yeah, number 1 is a portable power bank. Number 2 is a small tripod. Small tripod basically for your phone or your camera, whatever it is. Once again, it's not a lot of weight, and with that tripod, I would recommend getting one of those little Bluetooth clickers as well. It makes taking photos a lot better, especially if you're solo hiking. You can set that tripod up somewhere, put yourself in the foreground of your photo, of your vista, whatever it is, and you can actually get some great shots of yourself or of everybody else that you're hiking with, your crew. Nobody gets left out of the photo. It's a great thing to bring. So that's number 2, is a small tripod for your phone or your camera. Number 3 is a fun one. It's the pick-me-up treat. So as you're backpacking and hiking, especially if you're out there for 5, 10, 15, 50 days, you're going to get to the point where you are really going to start missing a different flavor of food. You're going to be eating a lot of backpacking food, a lot of sort of stuff that, in the real world, as I would call it, it tastes pretty bland. When you're backpacking, that food becomes really flavorful for some reason. It's just the nature of being nutrient deprived and wanting to eat anything. Is even the most bland food tastes really tasty all of a sudden, but you're gonna get really tired of the same flavor over and over and over again. So number 3 is a pick-me-up treat. One of my favorites is actually a Snickers bar. They are really great in protein. They have a lot of fat and carbohydrates and calories and all that kind of stuff in it anyway, so it's actually a great treat. I actually bring multiple Snickers bars with me on every single trip that I do, and I tell people that come with me that I consult with as well, bring a Snickers bar if you can, because it's actually a really great source of a lot of really dense stuff for you. But another one is I also bring Pez, just like little sugar tablets, Pez. I love them. They don't really do anything for me except for giving my body a little bit of sugar, but it's a really big pick-me-up. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm back kind of in the real world, and it's like this kick of flavor that I'm not used to, and it really goes a long way to help you just enjoy the trail a little bit longer. So number 3 is a pick-me-up treat. Number 4 is, this is another fun one that I kind of just realized that I really want, is my special pair of socks. Let me explain that a little bit. Special pair of socks, it could also be a t-shirt or a pair of shorts or underwear, whatever it is. It's basically a piece of clothing that was machine washed that I don't put on until I'm just having a really rough day, until I really need to pick me up. I need something to feel comfortable. You will end up hand washing all of your clothing on the trail if you're out there for 10 or 15 days or whatnot. You don't have access to a washing machine. You're gonna end up hand washing everything, and you can hand wash it pretty well, but it's not gonna get that same clean, fresh feeling and smell as if it was in a machine with a lot of detergent and all that kind of stuff. So I like to keep a special pair of socks, just a really simple pair that I just kind of stuff somewhere in my bag, and I don't let it interact with anything else in my bag, so it keeps that fresh smell, that fresh feeling. And when I'm having a really rough day or I just need to pick me up, putting on that pair of socks or that t-shirt or whatever it is feels so good after multiple days on the trail, when it's something that's truly clean, not hand washed in a stream with some soap that is good for the environment, but truly clean. It goes a really long way to help kind of just boost your confidence, boost your mood, all that kind of stuff. So number 4 is a special pair of socks or clothing that you wear when you just really need to pick me up. And number 5, the final one for today's video, number 5 is a headlamp. A lot of people will go on the trail, and now that you have phones, smartphones, all that kind of stuff, you end up just a lot of people say, I'm just gonna use up the flashlight on my phone. Yeah, it works. It really does. A headlamp is gonna help you a lot. So this one is also on my list of necessary items that you should take on the trail, but some people don't think that they are, so I'm putting it on this list of like the little things you didn't think you needed, but you do. Number 5 is the headlamp. When you're hiking, I actually do a night hike almost every trip that I go on because I really like the night environment. I love stargazing, and walking on the trail at night when it's safe. Walking on the trail at night is a completely different experience that not everybody thinks about and not everybody wants to, but wearing a headlamp actually makes that very viable and really enjoyable. You can have your hands free if you're holding a trekking pole, something like that. A headlamp goes a long way. Also in the tent or at night when you're around camp, having a headlamp instead of having to hold something in your hand all the time really frees you up to do a lot more and just to enjoy the night a lot more. So that's number 5. I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments down below. I will try to answer them as best I can. And if you're interested in having me consult for you or coach you or anything like that, help you with itineraries, backpacking lists, trips, all that kind of stuff, I have a website that I will also link in the bio, mountainowl.org, and I'd be happy to consult with you there. Thanks.